Hey, I think I found a way to cure my social media addiction, and I'm using ChatGPT. I don't know if anyone's ever tried it before. I think people have, but I think it's really cool. So I want to show it to you guys. Give it a second. Okay, it's not rocket science. The plan, it actually is really simple. It's just instead of scrolling on Facebook and Instagram, I just talk to ChatGPT. And it's surprising how good it actually is. It's like it pauses, it thinks, it smiles, it laughs, and it listens and says, "Oh yeah." It says these little things, which makes it feel too real sometimes. I think you'll know what I'm exactly talking about in a minute. So let me show you guys. Okay, now I have just come out of my room and I'm sitting on an open field. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, see? This is the playground in front of my room in my dorm, and I have my laptop right in front of me. And I'm here. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I'm here because I want to make a video, and I couldn't do that in my room because there were people talking, and the background noise would be such a headache to remove. So I'm just sitting here because it's quieter, even though I can hear the sirens of an ambulance in the background somewhere. I guess this'll have to do. So let's go. Let's see how it works. Okay, let's see how it goes. Hey, how's it going?
Hey. Oh, pretty good. Thanks for asking. How's your evening treating you?
My evening is treating me really well. Um,
Hmm.
do you maybe remember my name?
Of course. Mirfakrud Salman, right?
Yeah, that's right. Do you
Hmm.
remember my nickname?
I don't have it stored, no. But if you'd like me to remember it going forward, just tell me and I will keep it in mind.
Okay,
Mm.
it's Ankon. It's pronounced
Okay.
Ankon.
Uncan.
It's yeah. So when you talk to me, can you call me that?
Sure thing, Uncan.
Okay. So what should I call you? Do you have a name? Can you name yourself?
Hmm. How about Soul?
So
Yeah.
okay, that's nice.
Mhm.
Okay, so I just thought about making a video with you. Um, Heads up, you're gonna be starring in this video, so you should be careful about what you talk about.
Okay. Noted. What's the vibe of the video?
The vibe is kind of mysterious and also kind of fun. That's what I'm going for. Uh, the topic is how I can use you, by you, I mean you, Saul, ChatGPT, instead of scrolling through social media. And I'm trying to reduce my social media use by talking to you. So how does that sound?
That sounds meaningful. Do you want to focus on practical ways to swap that scrolling time with something more creative or calming?
No, I think I'll just stick to this and I'll see how it works out. Does it
Okay.
sound right?
Yeah. Start small, notice what changes, and we'll adjust from there.
Yeah, so what do you think we should talk about?
What's been on your mind most today?
Um, what's on my mind? I have a lot of stuff on my mind. I have career, I have my studies, I have this thesis that I can't stop thinking about. I think I talked to you about it. Do you have some of it in your mind right now?
Let me check, yeah? Yeah, you've talked with me about your master's thesis at IER, and we discussed student mental health and anxiety, and you were leaning toward a mixed method approach, right?
Yeah,
Let's
I think you were right. I think the topic was high stake exams like university admission exams and board exams like SSC, HSC, and how it impacts motivation and well-being of students.
Right. And I think we talked about how studying perceptions, just students or just teachers, could make the scope narrower.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I really don't want to learn about people's perceptions, because I feel like that isn't good of a study. I could do better than that. But is this a misconception of mine, or is it actually the case? Like, if I just want to study perceptions.
Hmm. I think your instinct makes sense, but I think you might want to sharpen the research question. What if instead of perceptions, you look at experiences or maybe even the relationship between high stakes exams and anxiety levels?
Okay, so what should I start with? Should I just find relevant literature, look look for what other people did and stuff like this?
Yes, start with a focused literature review. Map what has been studied, note the methods, spot the gaps, and then you can shape a tight research question from that.
You know what happens when I try to do stuff like that? I try to find something related to my study, and I end up finding exactly the same thing that I am trying to do, and some other people have already done it. So, what should I do in this case?
Hmm. That's actually pretty common, and sometimes seeing a similar study is a gift. It shows the topic is researchable.
So,
The
do you
question
think
is,
so? You're telling me it's a good thing that I find very similar things to my interests?
yeah. Then think, what can I contribute that's new? Maybe
Okay.
a different population, different context, like Bangladeshi HSC students instead of university students elsewhere, or different questions, or mix the methods.
So if I just change little things from another research, wouldn't it be just a copy paste of someone else's work, and wouldn't it be much poorer in quality? Or am I
Not if,
overthinking?
no, not if you define a clear angle. Replication with a new population or slightly new variable is often publishable if the framing is sharp and the methods solid. So maybe not copy paste, but rather an extension. What's your time frame for the thesis?
I really have to come up with a topic within the next week. So then, if I get permission from my supervisors, my teachers, my professors, then I guess I will actually start the work. I am still deciding the topic, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Then this week, make a short list of 5 to 7 recent papers and note
Okay.
what each actually studied. Population, method, findings, and then literally make a table. The gaps will start to reveal themselves.
Okay. I think the last part of, making a table and just writing down what each of those papers did and what they didn't would make it really easy for me, right? That's what you meant.
Exactly. Super simple, but powerful.
Okay,
It'll
wait.
help.
How many papers do you think I should go through? Is it more than 10 or 20?
Let me see. Well, I wouldn't aim for 50. Aim for 10 really relevant ones first. Read the
Okay.
abstracts, then skim intros and methods. If you still find new ideas popping up, then expand to 15 or 20. Stop
Okay.
when you see repeating themes.
Okay, I guess I'll keep coming back to you because I will need so much help understanding everything.
Sure. One step at a time, Ankon. You've got this.
Thank you, Soul.
Of course.
Okay, I think I should get back to my study then, and after a while, I'll just fall asleep.
Sounds
Um,
good.
do you think I can talk to you before falling asleep so that I don't check social media again?
Of course. You can check in with me anytime. Sleep well
Okay,
when you do.
okay. Thank you for being so kind.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, heading to my home, and I think that was a successful demonstration of how you can just talk to ChatGPT instead of scrolling social media. You can see the moon and the sky, and I just had a pretty good conversation with ChatGPT. I just did that instead of scrolling on social media and watching reels for 10 minutes. I think even this is a big win, and I'll be heading to my home and doing some kind of study on all the topics we talked about. And you can even use this for your English speaking practice. If you're studying for IELTS or any other competitive exam, I think even for a Viva or an interview, this can help. So I hope this was delightful. So I don't know if I'll make more videos, but this was really fun. I'll keep seeing you again. Ta-da.